Wow.
And this is the truck you took up there.
This is the one I drove up there, yeah.
I never really knew how big a fire truck was.
Where'd we get that sticker, Terry?
Wes Fritz, somewhere right after a day or two after.
I mean, I was in town, I was on my porch and I heard the plane in the air, and then, heard it hit the ground, the explosion, a huge fireball, and, our whole town shook. So, yeah, I knew it was a commercial airline. I knew it was a big jet. And yeah, I've had that question asked to me a lot. And I remember driving down the road, in the engine, going to the crash and thinking, I knew it was somehow related. I knew we weren't a target or anything, but
Right.
I'm thinking the planes are now just indiscriminately falling out of the sky.
I see.
I didn't know what was going on. I mean, I remember calling my wife on the cell phone and telling her, get the kids out of school, scared.
Something's
Something's not right. Now this thing crashes here, and it's,
Right.
but I didn't know how it was related, like I said, but I had sort of had an inkling that something was up, yeah.
And they did get the kids out of school?
Some parents came and got their kids. The decision was made by the school to leave the kids there, not to close school, cancel and send the kids home because they didn't know, the bus routes, that would be blocked and things like that.
And in hindsight, that was probably good
Oh, yeah.
because we didn't know if the plane took out any houses on the ground or anything, and if the kids would have gone home and there wouldn't have been a house there. So
Yeah.
that would have been a good choice that they did that. Luckily, nothing like that occurred though.
Was that the school that they said when we were at the memorial, they told us that they were 3-second trajectory away from hitting a school? Was that
Oh,
school?
yeah. It's just right here at the end of town, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the plane crashed right up here. It was flying pretty much in sort of this direction. I mean, it could have, I mean, it was just, it was another 5 seconds away from the next town school, or 10 seconds. I mean, it's just amazing where it did hit.
Now, when you guys got down to the site, was it pretty evident that that there was very little debris left there, that you weren't going to find any survivors in your own mind?
Oh yeah, I mean we could pull up. The road went right to where the road ended, right where the plane crashed.
Okay.
I mean, it was an old haul road, from the strip job, and we drove back that road, and where the road ended, that's where the plane was. And I mean, the only thing I could tell, I get out, like I said, I heard this thing, I felt the explosion, saw the fireball, and I get up there and I'm thinking, where is it, And I mean, you could see the crater, but I didn't put it together that it went in the ground at that time, not till later. And just debris, small pieces of debris, and the trees were singed and burning, smoldering, smoking. Some of the woods was on fire, just small fires, brush fires, and smoldering and things. And, I mean, trees defoliated, just from the explosion, And I know we did, walked around a little bit, and there were a lot of bystanders, just people that lived close to the area. I mean, they were just milling around, walking through this debris, and we cleared those people out. We did a couple searches of the woods, sent firemen down in, they kept coming back, nothing.